Who's talking? Oh, there he is. Couldn't see him. I was like, I don't see anybody announcing. Hey, there's your green pants in the student section.
Good evening, everyone. From historic Northside Gymnasium in Elkhart, Michiana Video is proud to present Indiana High School girls basketball. Tonight, the Concord Minutemen make the short trip to take on the Elkhart Lions. Our executive producer is Gary Martin. Jeff Miller is alongside with expert commentary, and I'm Matt Yakey. Good evening, everyone. It's the home opener, Jeff, for our Elkhart Lions.
A lot of excitement this year. Fun to be here. Thanks for having me. I hope you're using the word expert loosely.
Not at all. You have a lot of experience as a coach, so we're happy to have you alongside as they're introducing the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Elkhart comes in looking for their first win, a 1-point loss to Fairfield, then losing at Fort Wayne Northrop on Saturday by 21. Coach Ken Hunt is in his second season as the head coach of the Elkhart Lions. Concord has lost their opener to John Adams, 46-45. They're coached by Brandon Abel. So both teams looking to get off the schneid early on in the 2024-2025 season. And we want to make note of our officials for tonight's game. Adam Kane, Chad Nicodemus, and Cole Krebs. And as always, if you have any interest in becoming an IHSAA official, please contact the Indiana High School Athletic Association. They desperately need officials. They'll put you on a court, on a field, on a pool deck, on a track, on a soccer pitch, and on a baseball or softball diamond, and all the rest.
And I will plug that with you. Coming off this football season, desperately need some more officials. It's a great way to get involved, be around some awesome kids from all over the area, different sports. Like you said, you can be a football official, basketball official, whatever your pleasure is, they would love to have you.
And right now we have so many officials who are older that are filling the void, but those gentlemen and ladies would like to retire at some point. And we'd like to have some younger officials step up. And as you said, it's a great way to communicate with young people. One of my friends, Sean Bahansky, is an IHSA official, and he has a ball. He's a younger guy. I think this is Sean's 9th or 10th year, but he recently was on social media just indicating how much he enjoyed himself and how he felt like he was contributing to his community and helping young people, which is true on all counts.
Absolutely.
So
and you do develop some relationships with them through the years, too. It's fun.
No question. So opening tip, controlled by Concord. Elkhart pressure defense, trying to trap.
Their first turnover of the game. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Higgins.
There's a foul on Taylor Higgins, her first, team's first. And a hallmark of Coach Ken Hunt, Jeff, is that pressure defense that he likes to play, likes to turn you over, convert defense to offense, and play at a quick pace.
It's a great way to, like you said, turn defense into offense, kind of that Nolan Richardson.
Again, poked away, recovered by Emmerich. Poked away again, now stolen. Emmerich gets it, loses it. Elkhart controls, and they'll go up top. Stout, the corner. Johnson up top. Higgins now looking.
Those are those shots we're going to have to hit against this zone. Open it up a little bit.
Cross court, knocked away, out of bounds. Elkhart will control. They had identical records a year ago, or I should say they had. It's the opposite. 10-13 and 13-10. Elkhart had the winning record. Good pass inside in the bucket by Harris.
Really nice flash down there. Elkhart moving the ball really well. Pop the elbow, back cut. Nice, easy 2 points.
Again, knocked away, stolen, pass ahead. Controlled by Harris. Gets it back out. Higgins misses. Rebound, knocked away, out of bounds. Concord will inbound. 2-0 Elkhart early, first quarter at Northside Gym.
And one of the things that you hope about Taylor and the other girls on the perimeter, just keep taking those shots. When you're open, be confident. They're going to fall down.
Concord shoots. Rebound comes out to Barnes, pushes ahead by Jordan Johnson. Over to Higgins. High off the glass,
Oh.
no.
Good board.
Good board by Barnes, and she's fouled.
Good position, being aggressive so far for Elkhart.
It's hard to believe that Danica Barnes, now a senior, she's a 4-year varsity player.
Time goes really fast, man.
It does indeed.
Holy cow.
Higgins finds Stout.
Good feed.
And the elbow knocked away, controlled back, and foul. So Barnes will go to the line. We'll get the call for you here. Hayden Casey with the foul.
Concord did a good job recovering that time. Elkhart was running the same back that they scored on. You know, I think it's going to be important for Barnes to use that ball fake and then go to the rim.
No question. And talking about IHSA officials, Matt Casey has 2 daughters on this team. Matt's well known, particularly for baseball. He does basketball too. So kick out, knocked away.
Elkhart ball, there we go.
Turn him over again, Jeff. 3-0 Elkhart.
Elkhart doing a nice job closing out on the baseline, making Concord kick the ball out and then jumping in that passing lane.
So Johnson across the timeline finds Higgins. Cross court. And a little shuffling.
A little anxious. Again, I know I've said it twice already, but just take those shots. With the way the Lions play, those are the shots that we want. Just be aggressive.
Yeah, and I think Harris was just a little indecisive. Rebound here to Barnes. She'll bring it up herself. Pressured. It's in the corner. Gets it back.
Nice.
Up and can't get it to fall, but she'll go to the line. Good
Nice
ball
little
movement,
give
was
and
it?
go, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So Coach Hunt will rotate here a few ball players.
There you go.
First one made by Barnes.
Getting to the line is important. Even more important is taking advantage of those charity stripe free throws.
No question. And it's something that I know that Coach Hunt really emphasizes. You got to have those made free throws. 2 for 2.
Didn't touch the rim at all.
Nothing but net. 5-0 Elkhart. More pressure. Concord gets it across. 3-point goal. Count it.
Nice shot.
Zaza Zelm. 4-3.
Deep three.
And a walk. Turnover inside.
I like that she's trying to utilize a post-up move. Go back to her in the next couple possessions. Let her keep her confidence up.
Well, she has that size, and she has a really good inside game, so I'm sure we'll see more of that. Pressure on the ball, stolen away by Dale. Feeds it to Barnes. She gets bumped again.
Looked like a pinball going down the lane.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice job of body control, being able to still get that shot off.
So a nice steal by Dale and a nice feed, and once again, Barnes will go to the line for 2. Nope. Oh, my goodness. Called that before the shot, Jeff. Like you said, the first pinball.
Okay.
Foul. That was it. Pass inside, spinning, knocked away, and goes the other way. Johnson comes back in. Yeah. And a nice hand for Barnes. She'll get a breather here. And early in the season, you expect to see a lot of rotation, wouldn't you, Jeff?
Oh, especially with the way they play, very fast pace, getting after it. And the thing is, you can live with mistakes if kids are making them 100 miles an hour.
No
if
question.
If the effort is there, you can fix everything else.
And finally, Coach Abel has seen enough. He's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 4:07 to go, first quarter in Elkhart. Elkhart 5, Concord 3 on Michiana Video. We'll be back. Oh, we're not going to. We're going to keep it here, says our executive producer, Gary Martin. So we'll keep it here as we were getting some instructions going. It's our first home opener as well, Jeff, so sometimes we got to keep that all in mind for everybody at home.
We do appreciate everybody at home tuning in, too. It's always a privilege to be able to bring this to the masses for the people who are living elsewhere, or relatives, former Elkhart residents who have flown down to Florida or whatever it may be.
Or folks that are homebound or can't get to the game, we enjoy bringing all the exciting action on Michiana Video. So Coach Abel trying to settle down his Minutemen. More pressure, a lot of active hands and feet. Good cut and a foul as a nice move by Viv Casey to the basket.
I'm sure that was an emphasis in their timeout. That's the first time that Concord's really gotten the ball down inside the perimeter, and if they're going to be successful, they're going to have to keep doing that. Elkhart has been really denying that well so far.
So Viv Casey will go to the line. She is a 5'8" sophomore at Concord High School. Makes the first. She'll get another. And nothing but net. We're tied at 5. Bonner in the ball game now for Elkhart. Nice to see her out on the floor. Pass inside, knocked away. Concord controls. Zelm looking for some help. Emmerich. Quick inside, nice feed. Misses the first, denied on the second. Bonner gets it. Dale had it. And it looks like we're going to have a foul on Zelm.
A little gamble there from Stout on the Concord shot. Gave him an opening, but they couldn't convert. Really nice second effort by the defense from Elkhart getting to that ball.
So 5th team foul of the quarter. So I think Dale will go to the line. And she does for a 1-and-1. Oh, really? Again, it's our home opener. It's 2-shot fouls in the bonus now.
And the bank is open.
It is indeed.
I'm glad you said that, though, because I actually didn't know that.
Came in last year.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan, but that's okay. That's for another day. I like the old rule.
Nice offensive rebound.
Bonner with the board. Johnson, high in the sky. I think that went off the stanchion. So it'll go to Concord. 6-5 Elkhart. We're playing personal fouls per quarter now, Jeff, rather than per half.
Okay. So it resets every quarter.
Yep. Instead of at the half.
Okay.
Jumper, no. Rebound
Good
to
board.
Bonner.
Got her open.
Pass ahead.
Oh, little far.
Save.
Way to save it. Nice job.
Pass inside to Stout. Offensive foul called.
Yeah, she got a little clear out there with the elbow. If she just takes that dribble as she's moving and her whole body goes as one, they're not going to call that. But she got a little chicken wing into the chest there.
The chicken wing will get you fried. Pass inside to Emmerich. She brings it back out. Elkhart continuing the pressure. Splits them. Jumper, no, by Mason. And go the other way. Quickly. Stout. Air ball. Rebound to Concord. Stolen
Nice
away.
steal.
How about that?
I was talking about effort. Barnes has been all over the court
She
so
has.
far.
She's always been aggressive, and she's really improved her offensive game through the year. So Danica Barnes with the bucket. More pressure. Inside Emmerich. Off the rim, no. Rebound and a foul.
Good job by Taylor to secure that.
Taylor Higgins will go to the line.
So have you noticed that the new foul rule has altered the game in any way?
Not really. Particularly for teams that like to play like Elkhart does, like South Bend, Washington, enjoy that pressure. They'll if they take a foul, they'll take a foul. But it's a big thing, too, that, again, as we talked about earlier, Jeff, Elkhart breaks a lot off the turnovers, so they're going to get fouls. And so you really have to make hay at the charity stripe.
Right. You mentioned Washington. How about that score the other day?
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Cow.
You're trying to find an opponent, and you always teach kids to play hard no matter what. And I understand sometimes it's hard to find opponents, but that was just an unfortunate circumstance of scheduling.
Yep.
So 8-5 Elkhart. Just 2 minutes to go here in the first. It's been a lot of fouls. Emmerich, no. Rebound, Higgins. And on the line. And Martinez could not save it.
everything Elkhart's doing right now is just a little bit off. You know, their ideas, the intent behind what they're doing is really good. I think they just need to settle down a little bit and start executing just a little bit better, and they're going to be good to go.
Long pass. Deflection. Pass underneath. Nice feed to Gonzalez for the bucket.
Nice pass there from Casey.
Johnson quickly. Higgins looks. Barnes spinning. No call. Turnover. Knocked away by Higgins. Martinez gets it. She brings it up. Looking for some help. Finds Higgins. Johnson. Yes!
Nice shot.
3-point goal, 11-7.
It's like we talked about, you know, just keep attacking, keep your confidence up, keep pulling the trigger. They're going to start falling.
Knocked away again, stolen. Pass ahead to Harris. Misses it, gets her own rebound. Now tied up.
Oh, they're calling a foul.
And it looks like we're going to get a foul.
I thought for sure that was going to be a jump ball.
It didn't as well, but Elkhart will take it. Actually, I thought she might have gotten fouled on the shot, but no call. Makes the first.
You know, as we see these subs come in, you mentioned about the rotation for Elkhart, and I like what they're doing as far as they got fresh bodies in. They're not subbing one person at a time. It's 2 people. It's 3 people. This time it was 4 people. You're getting fresh bodies on the court to continue your pace. You're not going to slow down. You're not going to let the other team recover. Just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
So Harris makes both of them, and she'll take a breather. 13-7 Elkhart. Elkhart with a little spurt here towards the end of the first quarter. More pressure. And we're going to have a foul.
Calling that on Dale.
I think it might have been on Elizabeth Higgins. Let's see. No, you're right. It's on Dale. Team 4th foul of the quarter.
Get that.
Stolen
Nice.
by Dale. Looks like she's going to take it herself. Pump fake. Lays it in. Great play by Dale.
Really nice job of utilizing the pump fake. Let the defender fly past you, get a nice open shot.
And no shot taken at the buzzer. So after 1 quarter of play here at Northside Gymnasium, it's Elkhart 15, Concord 7. And we'll check with our executive producer, Gary Martin, to see if we're going to a break. And it looks like we're staying here. We're staying here. And again, we're getting acclimated to a new production setup here at Northside Gymnasium. We're looking forward to a very exciting winter season here at Northside Gym with boys and girls basketball. And we'll be highlighting some other sports along the way. Our first game of the fall season. I want to give a shout out now, just a brief recap from the fall. Max Malloy finishing, I believe Max was 5th. Was he 5th or 8th at state?
8th at state.
8th at state, MVP in the conference.
Yep.
And his buddy Otto, Aaron Richter, with another outstanding season. 2 fine leaders for Elkhart cross country tennis, winning the first sectional of an Elkhart high school in boys tennis since 2012. So congratulations. And of course, my friend Jeff Miller, part of the staff, Coach Trevon Curry, and the Elkhart Lions, Northern Indiana Conference champions. Season didn't end like we wanted it to, but quite a turnover of fortunes from 2023 to 2024, Jeff.
Yeah, it was quite a ride. You know, like you mentioned, not like we wanted it to end, but there's only one team who can say they ended it happy, and I kind of can't believe the season's over. It just flew by in an instant.
I was going to tell you, you know, I watched every game, either broadcasting or as a spectator, and it just went by so quick that it was just very exciting. Tremendous defense, some offensive fireworks at times, and Elkhart football definitely forever proud of that 2024 conference championship. Johnson, yes!
Starting to heat up.
Their second three-pointer of the night, and the lead now 18-7 for the Lions. Minutemen get a look, and it's buried.
Nice answer there from Ganger.
Allie Ganger.
That's a big-time shot. You know, Elkhart's trying to blow the game open, and you answer back with a three.
And she's one of their returners from last season, has some experience on the varsity level. So she buried a nice shot right there. 18-10. And Emmerich takes it herself, can't get it to fall. Rebound fought for. Johnson comes out with it. Pushes it ahead, knocked away by the Minutemen, and out of bounds.
I like Emmerich. She's being aggressive. She's playing tough defense, moving the ball around. She's attacking the lane. I know that shot didn't fall, but, you know, she's a good little player.
Coach Abel in the preseason preview and the Elkhart Truth noted that she's like a coach on the floor. She's a point guard, a returning letter winner. Big things counted on for Shelby Emmerich for the Minutemen. Elkhart, three-point goal on the way. Count
there
it!
There it is. Sharing the ball, everybody knocking down shots.
Harris with a three ball, 21-10 Elkhart. And 10.
10-second violation.
So Elkhart turns them over again.
You know, to me, this is like equating it to football. You get a turnover, you want to take advantage of it, sudden change, take a shot, get on the board, really change the momentum. Same type of thing. You force a 10-second turnover. Let's try and get points here.
Long three, missing. Offensive board, no. Again, no. Elkhart controls again. Stout, fourth time's a charm. 4-2.
Staying after it.
23-10. Lions.
You know, Elkhart is really doing a nice job of battling inside to get position for those rebounds.
Pressure again, knocked away. Stout. Bonner comes up with it. Pulls up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Elkhart. Three-point goal. No. Stout. No. Stout. No. Elkhart again, no. And coming back out is Bonner.
There you go. Reset it. There you go.
Johnson. Pass inside. Again inside. And now a foul. And Stout will go to the line. And, Jeff, what you mentioned earlier, what I like they're doing, still getting Shania down there on the post. She's a very strong player, strong athlete. And sometimes you got to feed the bear.
And that, you know, the thing about that possession is just stay after it. A lot of heart in that possession. Just keep getting the ball. A couple shots around the rim, don't fall. Get it back out, reset the offense, find what you want, set it up down low. Good things happen when you play really hard.
There's a great look at Shania. Shania is a junior at Elkhart High School. Second one rims out. 24-10 Elkhart. Just over 5 to go, second quarter here at Northside Gym. Emmerich looking around. More pressure and another turnover. Barnes. Back to Barnes.
Kick it over.
Danica. And a walk.
And just trying to do a little too much with that possession.
So 24-10. Elkhart.
Had a nice ball fake and then drove and then decided to pass again. Probably should have just trusted her instincts just to drive that one down there.
Over and back is the call off the pressure. And Coach Abel's going to take a full timeout. And I believe we can take it with them with 4:39 to go here at Northside Gym in the first half. It's Elkhart 24, Concord 10. We'll be back.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
And we're back at Northside Gymnasium. You just see head coach Ken Hunt breaking the huddle with his Lady Lions. 4:39 to go, first half. And so far, I think Elkhart with a lot of energy, Jeff. Like you said, sometimes looks a little ragged, a little disjointed, but finding more of a rhythm the last part of the first quarter and the first part of the second quarter.
Yeah, and like you said, it's game 3. As they go through the season, they're going to figure this out, how to play with each other. Every team is new. It's going to be a pretty stout team at the end of the season, I think.
No question. So Bonner up top now. Pass inside to Stout.
Nice catch down there.
Triple teamed. Pushed back out. Bonner into the elbow, cross inside to Stout. Nice action and a foul.
Ooh. She hit her head.
She did. She took a tumble right there. I think that was Zelm. Hope she's all right. She looks a little worse for the wear, but she's a tough young lady. Hands on her knees.
Might have been one of those ones where you know when you get hit in the nose and it just stings for a second, you got to catch your breath.
That's really what it looked like for Zaza. So looks like
probably some blood.
Yeah, had to get a scratch or something for Shania, so we're getting her wrapped up. Keep everybody safe.
You know, I like what they're doing though. You know, Higgins making the entry pass, and then Stout being able to work the middle a little bit. That's going to open up those outside shots as she continues to draw more attention from the Concord defense.
No question. It was really good ball movement on the possession to create, like you said, Jeff, an excellent entry. So Shania's all doctored up and ready to go. Rims the first one. Makes the second. And now we want to make sure we thank all of our sponsors on Michiana Video as they stream across your screen and during our commercial timeouts. Their support of Michiana Video supports Elkhart High School athletics. And now the crowd getting into it a little bit with all this pressure. And a 5-second call.
You know what I love about that? they're moving their feet. They're not reaching for the ball. They're really focused on just quick movement, stay between your person and the basket, and force them to try to do something with it. Everybody else defending their zone. Nobody's open. 5-second call. Great defense.
It's one of those every level of basketball coaching things. Move your feet and active hands in positioning. It's a beautiful game.
It really is when it's played the right way.
Exactly. That's the key. Again, pass inside, knocked away though, and now a double dribble. I think Emmerich was trying to control it and committed the turnover.
I think on some of those entry passes now start faking up high and do the bounce pass, because they're really starting to reach over the top to try to poke that ball out when they're feeding Stout in the post.
Concord still in the zone, and they'll collapse like they do there, but all the way. Strong move for Stout. 27-10 Elkhart.
Great little pirouette there. Strong finish.
Emmerich. And that time there was a push, and Johnson will take the foul. Martinez coming back in. Bonner coming back in. And I want to say a word about Shania Hughes. I've watched Shania for the last 3 years, and unfortunately an ACL knee injury in AAU ball this year, Jeff. And obviously she's out for the season, but just a very key component, and she'll be missed. And I'll probably make several references to Shania throughout the year, because she was a girl that really worked hard to improve her game and just paying dividends. So it's unfortunate every time you see an athlete hurt, particularly her senior year and out for the season.
Especially at this level.
Yes. Shiloh Smith will go to the line after she's fouled. Yeah, especially at this level, and a very fine player and a senior, and so she's missed. But all these girls, I'm sure she's still on our roster. I'm sure she's very active with our team, but we miss her on the court. So Shiloh Smith will go to the line for two. Back rim falls off.
I'd like to see her follow through a little bit more on that.
Shiloh is a sophomore at Concord High School. There she is. Second one, the front rim. Quickly, Elkhart comes up. Martinez, no. Rebound, Johnson.
Nice pass.
And a foul as Bonner is fouled. Nice pass, as Jeff pointed out, by Jordan Johnson.
Yeah, I know the shot didn't fall, but I like Martinez catching it in rhythm, pop and shoot.
Just a sophomore. Elia Martinez. First one. Rims out for Bonner. .228 to go here, second quarter.
I was like watching the coaching going on and seeing Akaya just being so active on the sideline, pulling players over, showing them things on the, literally stepping on the court during a timeout, the quick change of pace. I love seeing that type of coaching.
Akaya Taylor, one of Coach Hunt's assistants.
She was fun to watch play when she was in high school.
Yes, she was. Jump ball instead of the turnover. And I just love the energy that you're seeing on the bench and on the court, Jeff.
It's contagious.
It is.
The kids really take their cues from us as far as energy, how to act, how to respond to a bad call, bad situation, adversity in the game.
Knocked away. Stolen.
Watch out.
And stolen again. Back the other way. Emmerich now will slow it down. Trying to find some help. She does. 3-point goal, no, by Ganger. Follow, no, but a foul.
Great position by Casey. Put it right back up.
So Viv Casey will go to the line. There's Viv, sophomore at Concord High School. Makes the first. High in the air, makes the second. 28-12. Now, Jordan Johnson in the backcourt. She's fouled by Smith.
Couple really good possessions back-to-back there from Smith on defense, obviously other than the foul, but really putting the pressure. She poked the ball out, going the other way on the possession before that to start that Concord possession where they got some points.
She brings some energy for the Minutemen, that's for sure. So Concord stays in the zone, which they'll collapse. Jordan Johnson drives, puts it up, no. Knocked away by Jordan. Finds Elkhart. Knocked away by the Minutemen. Dale gets it back. Jordan Johnson, count it!
Boom. You know, that possession started with Johnson missing a shot and then doing a great fundamental play of follow your shot. Love to see it.
And creates another possession, 31-12 Elkhart, and a walk called on the Minutemen. Just over a minute to go here, first half at Northside Gymnasium, the home of Elkhart basketball since 1954. Which would make 70 years. How about that?
I was an English teacher. that quick math stuff is my wife.
That's right. Oh, shoot. So Taylor Higgins, you see right there, she'll inbound to Bonner. Barnes. We have both Higgins girls on the floor right now. Elizabeth and Taylor. Bonner drives it, puts it up, no. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Gonzalez of Concord, and she's fouled.
Up until the end there, that was a nice patient possession from Elkhart. Moving the ball, not forcing anything. Thought they got a decent shot.
Minutemen now looking for a shot. Gonzalez inside, puts it up, no. Rebound. Comes out to Elkhart.
3 seconds.
You got to get something off. Got to put it in the air. Not in time. But
One too many passes.
one too many passes. We've played one half of basketball here at Northside Gym. It's the Elkhart Lions 31, Concord Minutemen 12. You're watching Elkhart High School Athletics on Michiana Video. We'll be right back.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to Health Markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together will help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local Health Markets agent today.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to littons.com.
You've decided it's time for your kitchen remodel, and the next step is to call Modern Kitchen. We'll create a kitchen as special as you and your family's need, your personal style, giving you a whole new living experience. It becomes your family time, gather with your neighbors time, or just you time. From planning to completion, Modern Kitchen makes your project hassle-free, so you can redesign, remodel, and relax.
Hey, welcome to One Stop Furniture and Mattress. You've come to the right place. Here at One Stop Furniture, we offer everything from dining rooms, living rooms, bedrooms, including mattresses, and so much more. We really are your one-stop shop for all of your home needs. And your biggest benefit, besides excellent prices, we hold inventory of most items and we'll sell to you straight off the showroom floor. No waiting months for your order. Give us a call at 574-322-2012.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. Visit osmc.com or call to make your appointment with the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center at any of our 6 Michiana locations.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
And we're back at Northside Gymnasium at halftime. Elkhart leading Concord 31-12. Jeff, your impressions of the first half?
Well, for Concord, I think obviously they're a little bit undersized, so ball movement is key to them, trying to pick their spots and attack the lane. They haven't been able to do that a lot because Elkhart has collapsed every time they've done that. Elkhart Lions have done a really good job of forcing that ball to stay outside. Concord's hit some shots. They've missed some shots. I think the real key as far as Elkhart winning when Concord is on offense is the boards. Elkhart is just cleaning up the glass, and Concord's not able to get those second chance points. And then on the other end of the floor, A lot of turnovers created near mid-court from that pressure defense of the Lions, which, like you said, creates the offense. And then they keep attacking, and they're getting a lot of second chance points. And they have multiple people hitting down perimeter shots. So I think that's the game right there. Defense and rebounding opens everything else up.
No question. And exactly, I think, how Coach Hunt wants the Lions to play. Again, particularly about the first 5 or 6 minutes of the first quarter, really looked a little disjointed, a little ragged. But then the last couple minutes of the first quarter and most of the second look more in rhythm, look more in sync. And as you said, really that stifling defense, the rebounding on both ends, Johnson hitting some threes. They've really opened up some things, Stout underneath. So overall, you think that Coach Hunt has to be pretty pleased with how the girls played. And I think you're just preaching more of the same at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. And, as coaches, we can always find things we want to improve. And the job is never done. But I just had a conversation with somebody the other day. That's kind of a double-edged sword, especially at the high school level. You want to be careful of that. I kind of blame Nick Saban because he was so successful and everything was about trying to be perfect in everything we do in the process. And he's a fantastic coach and I love him. But not everybody can emulate that at every single level. And you have to celebrate your successes, learn how to win, learn how to be consistent, and sometimes learn how not to lose before you become consistent winners. And then you can take that next step. But the effort is there. And as a coach, that's what you want most. Are your kids going to play really hard all the time? Because if you do that, good things are going to happen. Even if you're not executing well, the effort can help kind of take care of that.
And no question, even at this level, as you said, you believe in a process. Will Cody is one of those process guys. But I think he has an understanding of what you're dealing with. You're not dealing with a Division I athlete at a major college like Coach Nick Saban. You're dealing with high school kids, Coach Hunt with the girls, Coach Cody with the boys. And so it's exactly what you said. I think you're looking mostly for effort, and then everything else kind of falls in place from there.
And the best teams I've been involved in are when the best players are also the hardest workers. I think about players like Zach Court.
Yep. Good example.
He was physically gifted, but he wasn't more physically gifted than anybody we played. But he just stood out because he worked his tail off 24/7 and expected that from everybody else. And when the guys at the top or the girls at the top of the hierarchy on your team have that attitude, it filters down.
I just saw our friend Matt Casey watching his girls tonight, taking a break from his officiating duties. So it's great to see Matt here at Northside Gymnasium. And about a minute and a half to go before halftime. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back for the start of the second half.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to health markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together will help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local health markets agent today.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
And we're back at Northside Gymnasium for the start of the second half. Elkhart enjoying a 19-point lead. Coach Hunt with some final words for his Lady Lions.
If you're Elkhart, you want to come out fast, keep the pressure on. The last thing you want is to think that you have this game won, and then all of a sudden that 19-point lead is down to single digits.
So Elkhart inbounds. Higgins. Nice cut by Harris, knocked away by the Minutemen. Smith on the floor, looking for some help.
Good pass.
From her bottom with a nice pass. Jump shot, no. Rebound, Elkhart.
Nice position by Trinice.
Harris with the board. Barnes, pass inside to Stout, turns, faces the basket.
Really nice entry pass there. Made it an easy turnaround and shot.
So Stout will go to the line for two.
Like you said, just keep feeding her down there.
Ganger with the foul. That's her first. Shania Stout.
There we go.
Nothing but net. And rims off. Elkhart up by 20. Emmerich. Now on the double team, Elkhart knocked away. Recovered by Emmerich. Now wide open for the Minutemen. Pass inside. And that might have been one pass too many.
Well, or maybe just a little late. I think she recognized it just a hair late, which allowed Johnson to get down there and recover and knock it out of bounds.
So Concord maintains possession. Mason over to Smith, and then the rebound is a foul. So Concord will go to the line.
Got Casey.
Hayden Casey will shoot two. Hayden is a senior at Concord High School. And we had a visit from her dad, Matt, right before we came back from the break. Left-hander. Short. She'll get another. And that's off the side of the rim, no.
She had a lot better knee bend on that second shot.
Pass up ahead. Harris, no. Johnson with another rebound. Elkhart continuing to dominate the boards. Pass inside to Stout. Nice entry and the bucket.
Nice job. Casey trying to come over to help. Or I'm sorry, that was Ganger trying to come over to help. Just wasn't able to get there and cut her off in time.
34-12. Pass inside. Nice pass by Casey. Finds Shiloh Smith for the bucket. 34-14. All the way to Stout. And can't get it, but she'll go back to the line.
Nice job having the eyes up, playing quarterback.
Ganger with the second foul. Back of the iron. Bonner coming back in.
That's probably one thing that Coach Hunt will be harping on as we go through this season. We're leaving a lot of points off the board at the free throw line.
Second one's good. 35-14, Elkhart pressing in the backcourt. Smith Trying to go over the timeline. She does. Picks up her dribble. Knocked away. Casey off balance.
Oh.
And that's going to be a, oh goodness, referee tries to get the ball as it's stuck on the rim.
Saw that a couple times in the JV game too.
We did.
Oh man, 0 for 3.
That's really jammed in there. Hey, how about that? So the rules, it's a held ball. So on the change of possession, Concord will get it. It's not that you lose your possession if the ball is jammed between the backboard and the rim. It's just a jump ball. So give everybody a refresher early in the season here. Nice inside pass.
Oh,
knocked
my goodness.
away. And then on the baseline,
Barnes doing her Mutombo impression.
I'll tell you, Danica's always been a good defender, even when she was a freshman. As I mentioned, though, her skill set offensively is really improved through the years, as you expect a lot of ball players do. But she earned her minutes as a defender and a rebounder. Again, stolen away by Elkhart. That's Dale. Ahead to Barnes.
Oh, nice
knocked
block.
away. Blocked by Casey. That was Hayden. Elkhart will maintain possession. Good hustle by Hayden Casey. Elkhart running a play here. Bonner will trigger it. Stout inside. Outlets to Bonner. 3-point goal. Why not?
Great ball movement. You know, it's very clear Elkhart's trying to get the ball down in the post. They've done that early in the half. Concord's collapsing. People open on the perimeter. Lions finding the open shot, knocking it down.
Jordan with another three, then knocked away by Elkhart. Pass ahead.
Oh.
And on the baseline, Barnes couldn't save it. So it'll go to the Minutemen. They're down 24 with 5:09 to go here, third quarter. And that was just a push.
A little bit of got her with the body.
So Barnes with the foul. So Danica will take a rest. I'm sure we'll see her again. She's played a whale of a game. Smith over the timeline. Pressure by Dale. Knocked away by Martinez. Elkhart rushing
They
it.
stop you.
Jordan
Nice
inside to Stout.
Textbook fast break there.
40 to 14. Again Martinez. Again Dale. Inside. Jordan Johnson in the lane gets it back out. Inside to Stout. Nice pass. Bonner couldn't quite get it. Stolen away by Concord. Emmerich looks up.
It was a nice flash in the lane from Bonner. Starting to see the little wrinkles that Elkhart has with their offense as they're trying to, you know, install everything and get looks at all the plays that they can run off of their base sets.
So Stout gets a rest. Johnson gets a rest. 40 to 14. Elkhart. Nice pass. Can't get the fall. And then a foul.
Uh-oh.
And then that should be a technical, and it is. Some frustration right there by Smith, but she can't let that happen.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, you never like to see kids get to the point where they, even if it's just for a moment, lose a little bit of control, because then you're going to cost the team. She's going to learn from that.
Shiloh, just a sophomore, and I'm sure Coach Abel will have some words, some very constructive criticism. Just as Coach Miller said, you just flat can't get your emotions get the best of you and cost your team. So Taylor Higgins will go to the line.
You know, the thing that I like about watching Shiloh go to the bench there, she didn't pout. She wasn't walking past everybody, high five to everybody, still in the game, part of the team.
Higgins for the second one. Makes it. 41-14. Elkhart now will get the possession as well on the technical. Yeah, Jeff, that's a positive turn of events right there for that young lady. And a walk.
Just a little eager. Speaking of eager, saw Coach Eager at one of our football practices that last week. He was out watching, he was visiting Coach Homo and Coach Hines because of Otto and Max practicing for state.
Right.
So he came over, had a quick little nice conversation with him.
I've said an absolute Elkhart legend. Somehow, some way, we have to do something to honor Jim Eager. He's an old Blazer, a Charger, and a Lion, and just an icon in this community. And he's impacted thousands of young people. Jump ball.
Good effort from both girls there.
Got to find something for Coach Eager. My goodness. One of the best.
I tried to get the track at Memorial named after him. Didn't happen.
And now you kind of wonder, and maybe it's lost a little bit in history, but the track at Rice Field is actually named after Matt Ronzone, who was the longtime Elkhart High School track coach.
Yep.
But somehow, some way, do something for Coach Eager.
Ooh.
Also mentioned he was a Bringle Award winner, 1955.
And he's still at all the Bringle dinners or the presentations. You know, all the past winners come back. You know, as Coach Eager is always going to be there.
And now another turnover.
I think Bonner was surprised that she had the ball.
I think she
off
was.
That deflection.
I think she was too. (41-14), 3:31 to go here, third quarter. Zelm will inbound. Mason in the game. She drives it, dishes it. 3-point goal, no.
Got a
by
box
Zelm.
out.
Good rebound. And the bucket by Emmerich.
Just a nice job going to the rim, getting the rebound, putting it back up quickly.
41-16, stolen away by Mason. She stops, finds Emmerich. 3-point goal, no. Rebound, Higgins.
And got a push. Yep.
She's fouled.
Nice job of tracking that by Taylor, getting her body in position. Close the defender off.
And a wholesale substitution here for Coach Hunt.
Whole nother lineup. And you know the other thing about that aspect of the way Coach Hunt is having this team play, it's kind of like changing personnel groups in football. You go from a heavy package to an empty package the next down. It's the same philosophy, but how each player is different. And so how Concord has to approach defending them is different. How they have to approach who's a shooter now, you know, who's going to be the inside threat now. It makes them think, and they have to adjust, even if the philosophy of the team is the same.
So Taylor Higgins was fouled. That was the 5th team foul on Concord, so she gets 2, makes the first. And then everyone except Taylor can come into the ball game. And if Taylor makes it, The horn will blow, and she'll be substituted for as well. And I can tell you, Taylor wants to make it. She doesn't want to come out of the ball game, but she knows she's going to come back in, help her team. Lane violation. And that's not how you want to come out of the game. So Jaylee Forte comes in, and everybody that's wearing an Elkhart Lions uniform has played tonight. Pass inside, can't handle it, out of bounds. (42-16), 2:45 to go here, third quarter at Northside Gymnasium. Good handle and a foul.
Yeah, she walked.
Oh, goodness. I think she walked before the foul. I heard the slap.
Just a little bit of indecision.
Yeah.
She was going to go, and then she saw a defender, a wide open person under the basket. Just took the step before she let the ball go.
Concord showing some patience here. Long attempt, no. That's Elizabeth Higgins with the rebound. She gets it. 3-point goal. Count it!
Nice shot.
Elizabeth Higgins. 45-16. Emmerich. This is back out. Nice drive to the hoop and the foul.
And the one thing I'll say, Elkhart's been a little sloppy coming out on offense in the second half, but it hasn't really hurt them because their defense hasn't let up. You know, they're still playing really hard on that end of the floor, so the opportunities that maybe Concord's getting to chip into that lead aren't really amounting to much because Elkhart's still got kind of a stone wall down there in the basket on their end.
Viv Casey misses the first one, and to your point, Jeff, I mean, it's so far the quarter, it's 14-4, and so Elkhart, because of that tenacious defense, is really expanded on this lead, even though it's looked a little fragmented at times offensively. 45-16. Cross court. Why not? Johnson, no. Rebound comes off to Mason.
Gotta stop the ball.
Goes all the way, and she's fouled. So that's also the fifth team foul, but a shooting foul regardless.
It's a tough spot to be in when you're the only person between somebody on a fast break and the basket, but you got to stand in the way, make that person make a decision, whether it's going around you, trying to pass the ball, take the shot.
Left-hander Mason makes the first one, misses the second. Good rebound by Concord, but thrown away. And then Higgins comes up with it, but couldn't get her feet set, and she's called for the travel. So Stout will get a breather with 1 minute to go here, third quarter at Northside Gym. Emmerich. Mason, no. Rebound, saved. Saved to Elkhart. Head to Bonner. Goes up for the layup, can't get it, no. Rebound comes off to Casey. She gets it ahead, and then off the hands of Gonzalez, out of bounds.
Good outlet passes there, just not able to quite finish on either end.
So Elkhart with a chance to take the last shot of the quarter. 45-17 lead. Bonner. Higgins to Higgins. Back to Higgins.
Shoot it.
She does. Misses it. Rebound, not in time. But a very successful third quarter for Elkhart. They expand the lead. After three, it's the Elkhart Lions 45, Concord Minutemen 17. You're watching Elkhart High School Athletics on Michiana Video. We'll be back after these messages.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to Health Markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together will help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local Health Markets agent today.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
We're back at Northside Gymnasium for the fourth quarter. Elkhart enjoying a 28-point lead in their home opener. Emmerich step back, no. Rebound, Elkhart. It's Martinez. Cross court. Stout inside, turns, shoots, no. Rebound comes out to Ganger.
That's a really good move, going to her left. She hasn't done that a lot, but she can add that to her repertoire with a good finish. That's going to be really dangerous.
Dribble drive and falls finally for Hayden Casey, and a pass too far and a turnover.
Nice effort from Martinez trying to save that. I think she kind of rolled into the bleachers a little even.
Oh my goodness, she did. She popped back up. Now Elkhart decides to pressure in the backcourt. Emmerich gets across the timeline. Another dribble drive. How about this?
She's getting hot.
Once again, Hayden Casey.
Lions are going to have to close down those passing lanes.
(45-21). Dale for three.
That was a great possession. I think everybody touched the ball, moved around both sides of the court twice.
And a foul inside.
Casey's doing a phenomenal job of setting the defense up and taking it to the rack.
She's really been more aggressive here in the second half and has given the Minutemen a little spurt. So it's called a common foul. first of the quarter. Inside, knocked away. And now a push. And a foul called on Hayden Casey.
That was kind of one of those just bodies in a weird position coming down after jumping for the ball and end up leaning on somebody a little bit.
So Elkhart will inbound. First team foul of the quarter for Concord. And now a whistle and a timeout is called by Coach Ken Hunt. We'll take it with them with 5:54 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Elkhart 48, Concord 21. You're watching Elkhart High School girls basketball on Michiana Video. We'll be back.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to Littons.com.
Back at Northside Gymnasium after a short timeout by Coach Ken Hunt for some instructions for his Lady Lions. Bonner inside to Stout. Knocked away by the Minutemen, controlled by Concord. Casey gets it over. Stop, jump, no by Ganger, and a foul.
You know, good aggressive possession from Concord. Ganger did a nice job of getting her shot. Kind of maybe would like to not see that foul called. I don't think it was a lot there.
No, it was just a little bump. Didn't alter the course of play. But they've been calling it pretty consistently tonight. Stout.
Yes.
With a layup.
Nice pass from Johnson again.
Zelm now looking. Mason way outside, no, off the front of the rim. Johnson, long pass ahead to Stout, running the court, lays it in.
She is doing a really good job of, as soon as possession change, hustling down to the other end, getting some easy buckets for the Lions.
52-21 Elkhart. Zelm, tough shot, fouled. So Zaza, not Ava or Jaja, will go to the line.
Darling, isn't that what she always used to say?
Yeah, darling. Folks from Concord would say Green Acres, they're green, is the place to be. Down in Dunlap. There's a good look at Zaza. Makes the first.
See, the difference is I didn't see Green Acres, so it was on Nick at Night.
I was the same, Jeff, I have to tell you. Oh, goodness gracious. Back in the day. 52-23.
Pop it.
Higgins.
Nice
Why
shot.
Not? Elizabeth.
Love to see her starting to gain that confidence and just be able to pull the trigger when she's open.
55-23. Zelm fouled again. So she'll return to the line. Coach Hunt really not too pleased with that defense on the dribble drive.
She did a good job of getting to the spot, but then once you get there, you know, you're sufficient to just have your hands up.
Vertical, yep. And this is the first. And once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors on Michiana Videos. They stream across your screen. And on the commercial breaks, their support of Michiana Video supports Elkhart High School athletics. Both foul shots are missed. The finish is missed. Bonner pulls up. No. Rebound comes off to Ganger. Just gets it away to Casey. Then knocked away by Elkhart. Turnover again. Higgins passes ahead. Who else? Stout passes outside. And then a travel is called on Elizabeth Higgins. And right there, to your point, Coach Hunt said, shoot.
Shoot it. You got it, kid.
She does. She does indeed. She's a good shooter, so is her sister. 55-23. Long three-point goal. Yes.
Nice.
For Zelm.
It's like 4 possessions in a row where she's really been
she's been aggressive.
The straw that stirs the drink for Concord.
No question. We're going to take a timeout with the Concord Minutemen and these Elkhart Lions from Northside Gymnasium. 55-26 on Michiana Video.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
And we're back at Northside Gym. And Jeff, one thing we should say for fall sports, we talk a lot about Elkhart, and of course we also want to remember the opposition and all of our friends from Dunlap, Concord Community Schools, and across the United States and around the world. Like us and follow us on Facebook, Michiana Video. But we need to congratulate Coach Craig Kaler and his Concord Minutemen on an outstanding season. Northern Lakes Conference champion, and losing to Warsaw in the last 12 seconds last Friday in a heartbreaker in the sectional championship. And already, I'll tell you what, you sign me up for that Elkhart Dunlap game next fall. How about that?
Yep, absolutely. As Concord with a nice board there. Have a lot of respect for Concord's program. Know most of their coaches, friends with a lot of them. They do it the right way. They play hard. They've built something that's kind of withstood the test of time. Changed over from
Coach Dawson
to
Coach Kaler.
To Kaler, and I'm going to put myself out there. I don't care. I did not like seeing their season end that way.
No,
to that offense. I'm not a fan of that. I know it has its place, and Warsaw's a really good football team. Bart Curtis is a heck of a football coach.
Yeah,
and it's just when you have a team like that Concord team, ranked number 1, undefeated, and then that offense is designed to keep the ball away from the opposition.
Offensive foul called, and I can only echo your comments. Jeff, it was a heartbreaker. I hate to see him lose in that situation. I really felt that the Minutemen had a team that things broke the right way for them. They could have made a trip to Indianapolis. And and I'm not a big fan of the offense. You can't dispute the success of Coach Curtis and other folks that use that flex bone, triple option type offense. But again, it was more of a heartbreaker for the Minutemen, and you wish Warsaw the best, obviously, going forward. And it was interesting, Ken Fox pointed out that 2 Elkhart County teams lost in the combined 23 seconds when Northwood lost to Mishawaka, and Mishawaka running the same offense.
Yep, with Coach Kinder took
Coach
over
Kinder.
from Coach Curtis.
He did indeed. Oh boy.
And what's funny is, it's the same offense, but it's not the same offense.
Right.
The way you defend those two teams is
a little bit different.
Drastically different, because the wrinkles, and I'm not saying it's not. All I'm saying is, if I'm a football fan, that's not the offense I picked to watch. That's all I'm saying.
I'm agreeing
they're
with
great
you.
football teams,
I'm
great
agreeing
coaching staffs. They have great programs, and best of luck to them. Like you said, we want area teams to go as far as they can.
So the free throw is missed, and with a $1:45, it's worth rehashing a little bit of fall sports and football here. We try to give some references to Elkhart athletics during the fall season, and certainly to the Concord Minutemen and Coach Craig Kaler. Well done, and we'll see you at Rice Field next fall. That'll be a barn burner. I'm sure very similar to what we had at Jake Field this past fall.
I mean, it really has been since the advent of Elkhart High School, other than that one game.
It was kind of an outlier.
You know.
And as you mentioned, Jeff, what I like is there's so much mutual respect, and you have the staffs that know each other, you have the kids that know each other.
Yeah. Nice tough board there from E.
Sure was.
Among the trees.
They'll hold their own. We didn't even mention yet. I got to make sure. I'm sure most folks made the connection. Our colleague Daryl Higgins, former Elkhart Central standout, our colleague on Michiana Video on football broadcast. Those are his daughters out there, but really they're kind of Jennifer's daughters.
Hey man, shout out to the moms.
Oh, shout out to moms. Daryl and Jennifer Higgins, very proud parents of Elizabeth and Taylor, and the other 3 Higgins girls that are in the pipeline.
Got a little dynasty.
Yes, they do. 3-point goal, no. Almost rimmed in. Goodness gracious, Casey with the rebound. I'm sorry, that's Zelm.
I like Harris. Again, catching it in rhythm, just put it up.
57-26 and a foul, and probably the last thing you want to see with less than a minute to go. But, again, Jeff, you don't want to come out of character either. You want to continue that aggressiveness. You want to continue playing hard and with effort. And that's how Coach Hunt wants his program to run. And so you say it's less than a minute to go, but they're staying within how they want to play. Zelm makes the first.
Nice fourth quarter from Zelm.
Yeah, she's really came on for the Minutemen, and they've hung in there. You can tell the Minutemen, again, they're playing the right way. It's just they're just getting frazzled and razzled by this defense and the boards and the athleticism.
But the effort's been there.
100%, and I think Coach Abel's done a really nice job with this group, and they'll continue to improve throughout the season. Elkhart now burning some time. And it looks like they're going to really burn the rest of it, perhaps. Higgins, Elizabeth, Taylor at the elbow, finds her sister. And it looks like Elkhart's just going to run this one out. And Higgins will hold the ball. And that'll end the ball game. So Elkhart with a resounding 57-28 victory tonight over the Concord Minutemen. Jeff, your thoughts on this ball game?
Just nice to see two teams come out and compete really hard against each other. I think when we look at the end of the season, both of these teams will have winning records. They play really hard. As the girls get to learn each other's games and see how these teams develop, it's an exciting proposition for Elkhart. Really want to see where this team ends up because they have a lot of good pieces. I think something that they haven't always had in the past is a strong inside presence. So if they're able to really utilize that inside-outside game with that pressure defense, the sky's the limit for this team.
And I think Coach Hunt has to be very pleased with the way he played tonight. You made reference earlier, Jeff, just the outstanding defense. The rebounding on both ends was spectacular tonight. an inside-outside game. Stout running the court very well, some easy layups, some big threes by Jordan Johnson, a couple threes, I think, by the Higgins girls tonight, and I think Harris had one. So, again, and then Danica Barnes, an all-around very fine game for her tonight. So, overall, a good team effort. Everyone contributed. Everyone played, which is great to see this early in the season.
Absolutely.
And so I think Coach Hunt will have some very encouraging words here after a home opener at Northside Gymnasium. Elkhart will next have a game on Saturday at Maryville, and Concord will travel to St. Joe to take on the Huskies.
And it's nice for Elkhart to get that win under their belt. You know, they played tough schedule so far, and going to Maryville, I like what they're doing. Test yourself, so you're battle ready for when the tournament comes.
No question. You always want to go for those trophies and patches, the conference, and then the sectional series, of course, and beyond. So that's always what you build for. So we will have a week from Friday night. We'll be back here at Northside Gymnasium as the South Bend Washington Panthers will visit Northside Gym to take on the Elkhart Lions, Coach Steve Reynolds, and the Panthers from the West Side, the pride of the West Side, the South Bend Washington Panthers. So once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors on Michiana Video. Like us and follow us on Facebook. We want to thank our entire Michiana Video production crew. Of course, Jason Aaron, production assistant. Camera folks tonight, Rex Smith, and the superfan, Justin Nelson. My friend Jeff Miller with expert commentary and analysis. And, of course, the executive producer of Michiana Video is Mr. Gary Martin. Once again, a very festive atmosphere at Northside Gymnasium. A happy opening night of Elkhart High School girls basketball. Elkhart wins 57-28. I'm Matt Yakey, wishing you all a very pleasant good evening and wish you health and happiness along the way. And, of course, as always, go Lions!
Here on the Michiana Video Facebook page. Be sure to like us and follow us so that you don't miss any of the Elkhart streams. Go Lions!
So I'm sure Gary will work out whatever bugs he has to work out, but it'll get better along the way.